Slow Car Repair, Slow Car Garage. Today we are changing the rear brakes on this 2018 Ford F-150. So before you go ahead and change the brakes, you need to put them in maintenance mode. How you do that is you take a key, put it in the ignition, hold the parking brake button down, and when you hold that down, you want to turn the key to the on position. Once it's on on position, you want to push the gas pedal all the way to the floor. While you still have your foot on the gas pedal, you're going to want to turn the key back to the off position for about 5 seconds. And you're going to want to turn the key back to the on position. On the dash is going to say parking brake in service mode. And that's what you're going to see once you follow that process. First, you want to start by, of course, removing the wheel. We're going to be changing the pads and the rotor on the rear as well. So go ahead and disconnect this electrical connector. Set that to the side. Taking off the rears isn't that hard. You just want to grab your 13mm and take off these caliper guide pins. Go ahead and set that off to the side. Brake pads here. Still a good amount of life on them, but the customer bought new brakes and rotors all around, so we're going to be replacing everything. The bracket doesn't need to come off in order for you to install the rotor. I don't have a rubber mallet, that's preferred, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you have the electronic brakes, make sure you get the right rotor. The one that specifies that is for the electronic brakes versus the standard brake shoes. Of course, you want to go ahead and apply some grease. But one of the most important steps, that is compressing the caliper piston. And I'm going to show you how. So since we're dealing with the plastic in the back here, you just want to make sure you're careful. It won't take much to compress these rear pistons. So as you can see, it's going in pretty easy. And once it gets a little bit of fight back, just, you know you're good. You can just go ahead and remove the C-clamp and install the brake caliper right back on to the bracket. Simple and easy. So just reinstall your bolts. Last but not least, get your electrical connector. Plug that back in, make sure everything's snug. Reinstall your wheel. Very last thing you want to do is take the brakes out of service mode once you get finished, and I'll show you how to do that. In order to take the brakes out of service mode, you're going to want to follow the exact same steps that I showed you, but instead of pushing this button inward, you're going to want to pull it outward. Just do the exact same thing except you pull this button outward. That's all. That's all that's different. And you'll see it's going to say parking brake engaged. Park brake on. So just follow that procedure and your parking brake will be out of service mode and you'll be good to drive. So until next time, guys, Slow Car Repair, Slow Car Garage. Peace.